G'day everyone, welcome to the Don't Bowl There podcast this evening. I'm Nick, joined with me is Braden and Aaron. Braden, how you going tonight, mate?
Yep, doing all right, thanks, mate. I'm just relaxing. It's been a nice day, nice Monday morning, and looking at Aaron, but he's holding into this pizza.
Yeah, bloody hell.
I certainly am. Thankfully, we've had Pizza League in Yarrawarra. Vince and the friendly crew at Pizza League restaurant have looked after us tonight with a bit of pizzas. So make sure you get down to the Windmill Shopping Centre on Old Bush Road in Yarrawarra and say g'day to Vince and all the friendly team, and he'll hook you up with a pizza. He's a good man, and they certainly do very good pizzas. There's the restaurant there as well, so you can dine in. Not at the moment, but you can when this is all over, you can certainly dine in. And
speaking of isolation, bans lifted, fellas. Pubs open now.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
to 10 people.
10 people,
So,
yeah.
10 people outside, 5 people to houses now, I believe,
Awesome.
which is good.
Okay.
Playing a bit of Wii Sports.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Bit of golf.
Flexibility.
What's your high score on Wii bowling?
I actually managed when I was younger to get the perfect game.
Really?
I got 300.
Wow.
Mine's one pin off a perfect game. The very last pin too. The very last bowl, I've got
Oh.
9.
Surely
I
you
was-
raged at that. You
Oh.
threw the remote.
I've never been more angry in my life.
Never.
Unbelievable.
So yeah, that's 2 episodes done there. How do you guys feel about how we've gone? I reckon we've done pretty good.
I think we've done all right. Yeah.
I thought the
Pretty-
second
pretty
episode
good.
was better, but to be
Second
fair,
episode was better.
I enjoyed it more.
anyway.
Yeah. I enjoyed it more.
I had a lot of fun. So
I'm sure you enjoyed Braden. You had
Well,
about 8 beers that night.
yeah.
I was having a blast.
So have you managed to get in contact with our old friend Yufak Zoglu?
I haven't, no.
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 Sorry.
No, but I might chuck a photo up of Ozturk Jr., which is his
Yeah.
his little takeaway shop.
Yeah.
Just so if people want to go down and get the original,
Get the famous HSP.
the famous
Yeah.
HSP.
Definitely give it a
Wow.
crack. And hopefully we've got some big guests lined up in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Potentially. Don't want to spoil it, but a couple of
You know, we'll
pretty big names actually.
Yeah.
Even
So,
by our standards.
yeah,
Yeah.
so stay tuned to our socials because
Yeah.
there will be a few announcements,
Absolutely.
hopefully, shortly.
Yeah.
very exciting things to come, fellas. So
Yeah.
should we get into it?
Let's get into
I
it.
reckon.
Get on.
Yeah, definitely.
So, gentlemen, first segment, Hall of Fame. So, before we get started, I'll announce the winners from last week. So, in third place with 7% of votes was the Joey Chestnut and Takuro Kobayashi hot dog eating rivalry.
Unlike Aaron.
Stiff, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. In second place with 21% of the votes is our old friend Yufak Bazoglu.
I think that's a bit rough. I think everyone loves the HSP. I think I'm
Not
being
as
robbed.
much as they love
I
the
think,
cheese
yeah,
rolling.
I think you've
And-
been robbed here. Sorry, you fuck.
And our winner with 72% of votes is cheese rolling.
Going for the hat trick this week.
Braden, yeah, 2 from 2. What
Thanks
a
for
start.
voting, guys. Appreciate it.
So, since you're our winner this week, do you want to start us off?
Yeah. So, my Hall of Fame this week is a little bit underrated again. I like to go for something a little bit underrated. No one really thinks of it, but it comes in handy when you really need it. And everyone needs to breathe, don't they?
Yeah.
So breathing is an essential part of life. And
Surely it's not lungs.
no, it's not. It's a bit more. It's a bit better than
I'll
that.
vote for
But,
lungs.
Now to breathe, you need obviously a clear nose and a clear throat. And sometimes you go to bed and you're like, my nostrils feel like the Amazon rainforest.
You
here.
know where you're going.
And then anyway, you just whack on. You go in the cupboard and you see a bright blue jar, and you're like,
Yes.
I love Vicks.
Oh, Vicks.
AKA
Yes.
spicy Vaseline.
Oh, I
Anyway,
love
you
it.
whack that on, and all of a sudden you're breathing clear as day. It's the best thing.
Oh, it smells
in the world.
great.
And it lasts for like if you go to bed with it, even if you have a shower in the morning, it still like lingers around. Every now and again, you like get a whiff, and you're like,
Rub it on your chest as well, on your
Yeah,
nose.
yeah.
and
oh, just smell like
breathing fresh.
not being able to struggle breathing.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's
Okay, that's a great shout.
that's my Hall of Fame for this week. It's Vicks because I rely on it quite a bit.
Is that your hat trick delivery, Vicks?
Already a good chance for a hat trick here.
Well, yes, because I have used a lot of Vicks in my life.
That's very good.
nasal
Yeah, that's a good one.
congestion problems.
That's a very good
really
pick.
good one.
Anyway, Nicholas, you came second, so you can.
Yeah, right. All right, my one's in the sports field.
Mm.
Not an obscure sport like
It's not.
like the cheese rolling.
Or frog jumping.
Mine has got to do with
Frog jumping.
football or soccer for
Okay.
the plebs out there. My Hall of Fame pick is the 2010 South Africa World Cup, being the greatest world event in my lifetime.
Ooh.
That's a really big call.
Explain to us how.
To be fair, it was a good competition.
I want to say two words: waving flag. The song by Kanan really just made it. Then you had Waka Waka by Shakira.
Yeah.
You had the Vuvuzelas, the bloody horns. That was just a massive part of it. You turn it on, all you hear is the horns going.
Yeah.
You had Spain beating Netherlands again in the final with Netherlands
116 minutes.
116 minutes in
Far out.
the final.
Iniesta.
Final last
He
minute.
scored the last goal, didn't
We did.
he?
Yes, he did.
He was good on FIFA.
That was
He was
Netherlands.
good in real life too.
Yeah.
That was Netherlands' third loss in a row in finals in the World Cup.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they were struggling. You had the 2010 World Cup
Handball.
football game on PlayStation.
Oh,
which
that was
awesome.
tits, yeah.
You had the World Cup mode on FIFA Ultimate Team.
Sorry.
Miroslav Klose
Serious
being
player.
just an absolute weapon.
That was when Australia got pummeled by Germany.
Fun fact with this one as well: New Zealand were actually undefeated
Yeah,
in the 2010.
didn't
World
win a
Cup.
game.
Didn't win a game, but they didn't lose.
Did they draw every single game?
Yeah.
Speaking of Puyol earlier, do you reckon he's got the best salad ever in football history, like the best hairdo?
Oh, Rude Gullit, or Gullit, or whatever his name
Yeah.
is.
Fellaini had a good
Fellaini had a great one.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Ronaldo's
just a
2002 World Cup hair, whatever it was.
Oh,
the
yeah,
little
the Brazilian Ronaldo.
Yeah, Brazil.
Oh,
The little just soul patch on his forehead.
You know, Fisher's got.
Mr. Bean.
Have you seen Fisher's new hairstyle?
Fisher's now got a pink one.
Yeah.
He's got a pink soul patch.
So,
on his
yeah,
Ronaldo.
it's pretty much a soul patch, but it's like
Yeah.
just bright pink now.
Bright pink.
I remember the first ever soccer ball I had was the 2010 World Cup ball.
Yeah, the
Jabulani.
Yeah.
I've
So-
still got one in my
Classic.
room.
I used to take it to training with me and just thought I was like really cool. And just
If
made
you
it.
had the Jabulani board, you were automatically good at soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2010 FIFA World Cup. So that's your.
That's my nomination.
Oh,
for
yeah.
the
That's
Hall of
pretty
Fame.
good.
That's a
Pretty
very
tough
good
to beat, I
nomination.
think. Yeah. You were pretty confident about it,
I
right?
was.
So,
Yeah,
yeah, that was good.
just loved it.
Aaron, what's your last minute Hall
Aaron,
of Fame?
you're up.
So yeah, my Hall of Fame was very last minute. It was very on the spot. Basically, I was working in Bondi today. Usually, when I spray the outside, it's just me because people are in the house. So what I do is I chuck my headphones in, and I'll probably listen to a bit of music, or I'll chuck on a podcast.
No bowl there in particular.
Yeah, all
It's
2 episodes.
probably how we get most of our views, to be honest.
Just
Aaron
us on
listens.
repeat.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've clicked reload on the YouTube
Yeah.
video.
I've been exposed here. On Spotify, it like takes music that you've listened to and it like puts together like mixed sort of albums.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And
yeah.
there was one, and then it like suggests albums. So it's like your typical like you listen to this, so you may enjoy that.
Yeah.
And I was flicking through, and I came across a Elton John Greatest Hits album.
Oh, yes. So are you nominating Elton John
I'm nominating Elton John.
Okay.
It was probably
for being best
Yeah,
singer?
what- yeah,
best-
nominating
just for
for-
having bangers, having a good movie.
Having a movie.
No, just for having bangers. Yeah, so the house probably took me about just over an hour to spray. It was just timeless because I just had Rocket Man and then Tiny Dancer and then your song and then
Can you fucking love
Yellow
the
Brick
night?
Road. Benny and the Jets.
Benny and the
Oh,
Jets.
yeah.
Yes,
Classic.
Benny
What
and the
a
Jets.
cracker.
It's just a timeless.
She's got electric boots. Yeah.
Mm.
I won't go into that.
Yeah,
yeah,
we should get Elton John on the podcast. If he's listening, hit us up.
yeah, but
Yeah, because I'm sure
I
Elton
just-
John's listening to our podcast.
He's one of the 100
He's one of the
viewers we got
20
last-
viewers we got last week.
he was for my work Christmas party at Pete's League,
He was
as
he
we were
was
talking
there.
earlier. He wasn't. Oh, he was there, but as in I was dressed up as him.
Oh,
So it was pretty much
So yeah,
He was there.
so I went.
Yeah.
So it was a music theme, and I went as Elton John and started singing. It was a karaoke bar, so I started
stop.
singing a bit of Elton John, a bit of Tiny Dancer, and
Yeah, Tiny Dancer.
right.
yeah, just timeless. Like I look back,
was
considering like how music has changed nowadays, you can always look back at like Elton John, Queen's another example, AC/DC, Cold Chisel, like all the sort of legendary old bands. So yeah, Elton John
Elton
is
John.
my
Well, considering it was last minute, you've done all right.
yeah. If there was one artist that I'd want to see live, like in my life, he'd probably be number one. I think he's good mates with Brett Lee.
Elton
I'm
John.
pretty sure, yeah. So
Probably did
Do you reckon
both.
if we go through, we go Shane Lee into Brett Lee to Elton John?
That's what I'm saying. It's a possibility.
So,
All right.
yeah, so
This is our
next
Hall of
segment?
Famers. Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
go
very
through
good.
segment. There we go.
So next segment, our best of series. This week, gentlemen, 3 movie series that you'd binge.
So not just single movies, series.
Series that you'd
okay.
binge in isolation.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
I might start.
Yeah.
Movie number 1, very, very simple one, the Avengers series.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's sort of, but I'll stick with the Avengers series just to keep it simple.
Not the
But-
entire Marvel.
Nah,
cinematic
not the
universe.
entire Marvel Cinematic Universe because that's just so broad.
Yeah.
But there's always one movie from those franchises that just bangers. Like one of my all-time favorite movies is Black Panther.
Yeah.
But that doesn't fall into the Avengers, if you know what I mean. He's in the Avengers, but it's not part of that series.
Yeah. Right.
So I'll just stick with the Avengers series. Infinity War, it had me. Yeah, I was a broken man for a year.
Broken man.
I was very much broken. I walked out of the cinema not knowing what to do.
I was
bit-
broken after Endgame.
Yeah. But
Endgame got.
yeah, and Endgame did get me, but it was just that closure, and it's like that's all going to be okay. So, and it was. There was tears, but it was happy tears. Yeah, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. This series.
I've watched a couple that I've watched.
Yeah, I'm a big Marvel man.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your number 2?
Number 2, the Rocky series.
Okay.
I'm a big
Yeah,
fan.
I've seen it.
I
haven't seen Rocky.
No, not really.
I'm a big fan
Just
of
go
the
see the
Rocky
first one. Just the
Balboa
original
series.
Rocky.
The original Rocky. Rocky 2 is good.
I think Rocky number 4 is probably the best. Where
Yeah, those
Dolph Lundgren
those training
Rocky.
montages.
Oh,
Oh,
it's awesome.
good music.
out in the snow.
Yeah, out in the snow,
Yeah.
like chopping down
Yeah.
trees,
Dolph
and just
Dolph just
muscles and yeah,
if you die,
good
you
pipes. Yeah. And then it goes into 5 and 6, which are probably on the sort of worst side of it. But they're sort of unique in their own way, and it still tells a story that you can sort of go, I can still kind of get invested in it.
Yeah.
But even number 3 with Mr. T, Clubber Lang.
Clubber Lang.
That was just good. I just like it.
Are you
it's
always
always-
the Creed series?
I'm not.
No.
I'm a very big fan of the Creed series, but I want to keep Rocky separate.
Yep. Okay.
So, and then my 3rd series is the Mission Impossible series.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I do
I'm
enjoy
a
them.
big
Yeah,
fan of Mission
okay.
Impossible series. I went and saw the latest movie when it was out in theaters.
Yep.
And edgy seat.
Yeah, I haven't
Very, very
really seen any of the Mission Impossible. I've seen
Yeah.
1 or 2.
I think one of them was filmed in Australia. I'm pretty sure, like in Sydney.
Really cool.
Yeah, so those are
Those
my
are
3
good.
movie series that I
Okay.
binge in isolation. I quite enjoy all those series. So, Nick, do you want to continue?
Yeah, right. I'll go next. So all of these I have already binged in isolation. So I'm a huge fan, and there's a lot of them. So my number 1 series, all time ever, always will be Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Harry
Fair
Potter.
enough.
I expected that.
I'm just the biggest Harry Potter fan. Absolutely love it. I've seen the movies that many times I could probably quote all of them. And whenever I'm at home with my mum and dad or my brother, it's like, what movie do we want to watch? Harry Potter. We'll just chuck one on. Like, it doesn't matter if we've seen it 400 times, we'll just chuck it on.
What's your favourite?
Number 5, Order of the Phoenix.
Okay.
It's the first time Voldemort comes back after number 4. At the end of number 4, he comes back, obviously. The main part of number 5 is Harry trying to deal with Voldemort finally being back. And
Have you read the books?
I haven't. No, I'm not a big book reader.
Yeah.
I've read the first book because Mum made me. Yeah, made me. She was like, you got to watch it before you watch movies. You got to read it before you watch movies.
I want to download the audio books just because
Yeah.
I can't get
yeah.
myself to sit down and read.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
just not about it. But
Fair
yeah. Harry
Movies
Potter.
are a lot quicker than reading.
Yeah.
I remember I watched the 3rd one, Prisoner of Azkaban,
Yeah.
and in the last scene where there's that big
The
sort of werewolf type
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
That I was quite young at that time, and that got
Professor
me. I
Lupin.
was I didn't sleep for about
Yeah,
a week
no,
after that seriously got
I
me.
didn't watch number 3 for ages until I got a bit older because the Dementor scene in the train and then the last scene as the werewolves just freaked me out. My number 2,
Number 2.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I was going to have that as
Very,
mine,
very
but
close
I
second
chose
as well.
not to.
I love Jurassic Park.
And
And
he's
I
very
am
good.
including Jurassic World in this.
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
But the 3 the trilogy, the first three, Jurassic Park 2 and 3,
Yeah.
Lost World, they're awesome. I absolutely love them.
Yep.
Like Sam Neill and Jeff Goldblum, just awesome. It is so good.
It's a good movie.
I absolutely love it.
I
I've
feel like-
always been fascinated with dinosaurs from a young
Mm.
age. So watching that is just awesome.
I feel like they're a kind of movie where you're like, oh, I don't really feel like watching it, and then you put it on and you're like, I love this.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
want to
good.
turn it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
my parents get so annoyed. We'll come home and they'll be like, "Oh, Nick, chuck on a movie. It'll be a Harry Potter or Jurassic,
Oh yeah, it's got to be.
100%."
Yeah.
And then number 3, Lord of the Rings.
I never got into
I
Lord
never
of the
got
Rings.
into it either.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
missing out, guys. You are missing out. It is awesome. Absolutely love it.
Mm.
Not only do they have the 3, or you've also got The Hobbit as well, which I won't
Yeah.
include in this. I'm only going to include the original 3, Lord of the Rings. But, you know, the adventure of Frodo and Samwise to destroy the ring.
Hello, Gandalf.
Gandalf?
Yeah.
Gandalf is in it?
You
Gandalf.
shut up, ass.
You shall not
You
pass.
say it better than me.
No, I don't.
Didn't they go for really long? Like they
There
were
are,
renowned for
there
being
are
really
normal
long.
ones which are about 2 hours,
Mm.
and then there's extended versions of each one, which goes for about 3.5.
Sure. Yeah.
Which is, I think, is just awesome. It gives you
I know.
just a lot of extra background out of the books as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
It gives you a lot more detail.
But
And
no,
it's just unreal.
each to their own.
Recently,
That's-
just binged
yeah,
that
that's
with the girlfriend. Charlotte.
Nice.
What'd she think of it?
Oh, she loves them as much as I do.
Oh, yeah,
she's
okay.
one that suggested we watch it. And I was
Oh,
like,
she's
100%.
good.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We when the quarantine first started, we watched Harry Potter.
Mm.
So we got through those. Then we're now currently watching the Fast and Furious.
Oh,
That's- oh, yeah, that's very good.
That nearly
Notable-
goes to
Which is up there. That was
Notable
close to
mention.
making my list.
Yeah.
Yeah, notable mention.
Notable mention.
But
Mm,
yeah,
definitely.
so yeah, they're my 3: Harry Potter, Jurassic Park, and Lord of the Rings.
Nice. Well,
So, Brayden, what are yours?
you guys went for some quite grown-up movies, and I thought I'd turn it down a little notch, take it back to the childhood a bit. The first one I'd say is Ice Age.
I like that.
Oh, yes.
You know, it's like, I think these. Well, I'll do the first
The
two
laugh,
together. I'll
dandelion.
do- I think I'll do the first two together because they sort of. It's just sort of nostalgia for me. So it's Ice Age and Madagascar.
Can we all agree that we hate the Eskimo kid from Ice Age?
Oh, the Ice Age baby.
What was it
Yeah,
so
the Ice
bad?
Age
though?
baby.
I don't know. I think you just had one of those faces.
Just
that
one of
you're
those
like,
faces, just annoying.
Okay, fair enough.
It is
They
a
always try to
baby.
get away when they were helping you.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I had a few people once think that I looked a bit like Sid the Sloth.
I can see it.
Really?
Can we put a comparison up?
Let's
We'll put a
not.
comparison.
I was actually went into a debate with one of my friends about this not too long ago. I reckon Ice Age 3 is the best.
Yeah.
I reckon you're right.
I reckon Ice Age 3 is the best. The dinosaurs. That little rat thing, what's his
Yeah.
name? Buck. He was hilarious. Comedy
One with the
genius. No, not
He's
the
in
not the
everyone.
nut. He's
Yeah,
in
he's
everyone.
hilarious. I rate
He's
him.
the one with the eye patch, and he kept fighting the
Oh,
big
yeah,
white
he's
dinosaur.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was hilarious.
Just the answer.
Started fighting his own foot.
Mm.
And
Yeah, and then Madagascar I reckon's good because that
That's
just
very
takes
good.
me back. It's like
Are you grouping those together, or is
well,
Madagascar?
no,
separate?
they're 1 and 2. They're
1 and 2,
separate, but
okay,
I'm just gonna. It's easier to say together. It's just
Yeah.
based on nostalgia
Yeah.
and based
Do
on
love Madagascar
how much
as
I
well.
loved them as a kid.
Like
And
King,
I could just watch it. Oh, even now I could just
Alex
watch it.
King
forever.
Julian.
oh, King Julian.
King
yeah.
Julian.
I like to move it.
With
I like to
what's
move
the
Maurice.
in Maurice? What's the when they go back to Africa, the plane crashes and they land in Africa, and Gloria's with all the hippos and she's like
Moto.
Moto, and he's like walking out of the water. He's got like a good rig and
He played
everything.
first grade.
Yeah.
He's a rig-based selection.
That's a first grade rig. He has good chat as well. He's pretty.
Yeah,
Moto,
pretty
Moto.
smooth, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my top.
What's
my,
your number 3?
My second, my 2. Third one, probably my favourite, is John English.
Oh.
Can't go past it, which probably also
Okay. Yeah.
shows my immaturity. Yeah, it's so funny.
I
It just
do
can't,
love
you just watch it over and over, and you know it's coming, but you're just like, Rowan Atkinson's a guy.
Rowan
He's just a
Atkinson's one of
good
the
actor,
funniest.
and he just makes it funny. Everything he does is just funny.
My grandfather will love you after that pick. He loves. He loves
So-
Rowan Atkinson and he loves Johnny English.
All I want is was the good.
I like when they get that final key in the second movie, and they're sitting on the plane, and the guy dresses up. He sort of takes the plane attendant hostage and puts her uniform on so she can take the briefcase. And then the sidekick's looking and going, I don't think that guy's name is Susan because of the name tag. And he goes, no, it's Shushan. Oh, that's a very good pick. That's a very, very good pick.
That's my top 3 anyway. And
Love that.
yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
that's
pretty
good
good. Pretty good selections there.
That's a very good
lot of
selection.
great good
Movie
movies.
series
I
Yeah.
had a few notable mentions I want to point out is the Die Hard series.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love the first few Die Hard
Yeah.
movies, John
Yippee-ki-yay,
McClane.
Can't go wrong.
Pockets.
And also,
Home Alone was up there for me.
yeah,
Home
Home
Alone.
Alone was very good. Also, Mad Max. I quite
See, I've
enjoyed
never
Mad
seen- I've
Max.
never seen
The
that.
old ones,
Yeah,
the
no.
old ones
Mad
were okay, but I really liked the most recent one with Tom Hardy.
Oh,
That was very good.
Yeah.
I'm a
okay.
big fan of that. So
I
yeah,
was going to throw out there Star Wars. Like, it's a classic.
Yeah, you're
Star
right.
Wars.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't go wrong with the Star
can't go
Wars.
wrong with Star Wars. Should we move on?
I reckon.
Moving on.
Yep.
do it.
Sounds good. Okay, so moving on to controversial opinions, or so Nick thought we were doing. We've actually changed it up on him a little bit, Aaron and I.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
no.
So it's a bit of a most of you guys following us probably know Aaron and I quite well, as we went to school with a lot of you guys. Let's get to know our third member
Yeah.
of Don't Bowl There, and it's Nicholas Amos.
Yeah. Nick, we're
First
gonna.
grade number 269.
Yeah.
And we just thought we'd ask you a couple of questions just
Yeah.
so our
Okay.
listeners get to know you a bit.
So Nick, buckle in because you are our first guest in the hot seat.
Yeah, I believe Aaron's got a couple of questions. to
Wow.
start
So
us off,
yeah, just to start off, tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, well, obviously, name's Nick Amos. Lived in Bangor in the Southern Shire all my life, which has been great. 20 years old. You know, play cricket. Love my cricket. Basically, all year round sport. Try and play soccer in the winter. This
Where'd you go to school?
Caught me by surprise. Newington College.
Yep.
In high school. In Stanmore, near the city.
Yep.
Private school. Yes, private school snob. I know.
those kids.
Yeah, I know. Everyone tells me. And then went
Nick's the posh one of the group.
Yeah.
and went to a Bangor primary school.
We apologise if you did have a good controversial opinion.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I was like, what if he has a really good?
Oh, look, it was just a Vegemite sucks.
Oh,
Yeah, that's shit. Yeah, it's a good.
oh, we'll get into that later.
yeah, but
I'd just like to ask Nick, out of all your many talents, what would you say is your most unusual one?
many talent. I wouldn't say I have many talents.
Yeah.
An unusual talent. I can whistle pretty loud without like actually using my fingers. So
Give
like,
us-
Give
Give
us
it a
a
crack.
demonstration.
Yeah.
oh, it's hard to do it when I'm laughing. Okay.
Pressure's on.
So then I can do it
That's
a different
some
way as well.
decibels.
Like I can kind of do it like a ref whistle, like.
What is that?
Bit weird, yeah. I kind of just like teach myself these weird little things. Like I never used to be able to click, but like I spent like 2 or 3 days just teaching myself how to click, and
Good persistence.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
cool.
like
That's what we need in this podcast. Persistence.
like with my tongue, I used to be able to twist it one way, but I couldn't twist it the other way.
Can't twist it.
So I spent about 2 days when I was younger, like trying to like train my tongue to twist it the other way. I'm
And it worked?
a weird, but yeah, it works.
Oh,
I'm a really weird person.
some good talents there.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm amused by the weirdest things. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. It's good fun.
Next question. You're on a desert island and you can only take 3 things with you: a TV series, a video game, and 1 valuable item. What are you
A
taking?
TV series or a TV?
Like a TV. There's a TV there.
There's
It's
a
a
there,
resort.
so take a TV series. Okay.
Yeah, so just a TV series to watch on the TV, and then video games and valuable item.
Oh, that's tough. TV series, I'd have to say probably Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, okay.
I could have that on repeat. It's just good to watch.
It
It's
is very
funny. Video game. Can I play the video? Like, is there Wi-Fi? Can I play the video game with
it's
other people?
Just the most outstanding deserted island that accounts for
Yeah,
TV,
it's 5-star
and video games,
5-star
and
deserted island.
valuable items, but nothing else. Doesn't have a
And
boat. To
I'd
get off.
go Call of Duty, and if you want specific game, Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
3.
Yep,
Wow.
because it's got the zombies and it's good multiplayer.
Black Ops, like
Play
most
that with
Black
them.
Ops have zombies, but it's just
I
the one
like
you
Black
like.
Ops 3, yeah,
okay.
because it had the remasters of all the older maps as well.
Yeah,
so
okay.
there's a lot of selection.
Fair
yeah,
enough.
and valuable item. Probably my phone, to be honest. I'm pretty inseparable with it, to be fair.
Fair. Yeah, need
always got it on me.
Fair enough.
Means I can talk to other people as well.
What's your most used app on your phone?
Most used app? I think it's actually Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pretty big
scroll
on
through
Instagram.
Instagram.
Well, I'm going to ask these two questions together, and these are the last two questions. So, if you could have one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? And what is the weirdest food combination that you enjoy?
Pizza, definitely would be
What
my
pizza?
one.
Pizza League pizza.
Pizza League pizza.
Yeah.
I got a West Tigers from Pizza League, like a barbecue meatloaf.
That is very good
Yeah,
pizza
can't go
from
wrong with
Pizza
that.
League.
Yeah.
Weird food combination. Like Aaron likes
weird.
Vegemite and avocado or something.
I do enjoy
How cool is
Vegemite
that?
and avocado on toast.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Bit
like
weird.
so it's good. Trust me. So just a little bit of a Vegemite spread, and then you top it up with avocado. Usually, I like it on sourdough, but it works well on just like regular toast.
Mm.
It's beautiful. It's very nice.
See, I have my staple like lunch when I was younger was just a tomato sauce sandwich. It was literally just bread and tomato sauce.
Nutritious.
It was just bread and tomato sauce. Yeah.
White bread or
yeah.
Yeah, white bread.
Oh,
Just
wow.
white bread and tomato sauce. Yeah.
shit.
Well, there was Devon and tomato sauce sandwiches.
I didn't like Devon. I still don't like Devon.
So you just
It was just tomato sauce.
cop a tomato sauce
Yeah.
on a
Literally
sandwich.
just grab the squirt bottle, just spray it on, and bang, off we go.
Wow, I've
Unique.
never heard of that. That's rare. And last question on your debut on the hot seat. How would your primary teachers describe a young Nick Amos?
Round.
Round. Yes. I was round.
Very circular. We'll post a photo on Instagram for reference.
Like the U6 formal picture. Oh, just a circle.
That's a bit harsh.
That's funny.
Well, from like kindergarten to year 3, I was a troublemaker. I reckon I got a red card every week, like one a week.
Oh,
I was bad.
I wasn't a Bengal primary person. I was an Alfred's Point boy. If you get a red card at school, do you go home and then not come back the next day?
No, so I think it was like 3 red cards in as many weeks or something like that, and then you got suspended. I think if you got
Wow.
2 in 1 week, fortunately enough for me, I got more red cards than what I should have, and I definitely should have been suspended. But I was good friends with the vice principal because I was in there so often.
Oh,
So I'd go in there and she'd be like, "Oh, what'd you do this time, Nick?" I'd be like, "Oh, talking too much in class or whatever." She's like, "Okay, don't do it again. Go away."
got a red card for talking too much in class.
Yeah, I just
Really?
wouldn't stop. The teachers would tell me like 4 or 5 times, "Stop talking, stop talking." I just keep talking.
what were you talking about? Harry Potter?
Yeah, just a bunch of random shit.
Wrestling with
Yeah.
your pencils.
Yeah, throwing
Pastime.
stuff at. Got one for throwing rubbers at people across the room, and
So you're a bit of a larrikin.
I was a bit of a
in primary
larrikin.
school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nick, how was your debut on the hot seat?
that was really good. It was good. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
it was a
pressure.
big surprise. Yeah, no, it's
I feel like the listeners learn a bit more about you. So
breaking down barriers and new horizons.
I agree.
Yeah, exactly.
very exciting times.
well. Now we know a little bit about Nick. That's
Hmm.
good. Yeah.
So
Thanks, for that, guys. That was good.
shall we move on to the next segment?
Yeah, let's
I
move
think
on.
so.
Okay, so moving into our final segment, this or that. So each week, one of us comes up with some ideas to ask the other two, and you got to decide between this or that. So
Yep.
this week, I've come up with the Aussie slang version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
this
so-
is good. Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking it over with Sean, and she was just throwing out some weird slang. I was like, what are you talking about? And she's like, "Oh, this is what I say." So I kind of looked it up, and each state has different ways of saying different things. So I just
German
thought it'd be a good
dictionary.
idea to see what you guys call things. And-
Mm.
Yeah, so starting off, talking about swimwear,
Mm.
we're calling it a cosy or togs.
Cosy.
Cosy.
Yeah.
I don't think
Up in
I've ever heard
Queensland.
I've heard,
it's
I've
togs.
heard togs from
Yeah.
Queensland.
Togs.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So the next one, and this will divide, I reckon. This will divide everyone. Is it a snag or a sausage sanger?
I go Sanger.
Sanger,
I usually say
sausage
Sanger.
Yeah, I'd also go Sanger. Yeah,
So-
sausage Sanger.
I'd go a snag.
Mm. It's just
I think
convenience.
snag
Yeah.
can be both used for an individual sausage
Yeah.
or a sausage sanger. I reckon snag.
Anyway, go on.
This one should be pretty easy. A potato scallop or a potato cake?
Potato scallop.
Scallop, yeah. Up in Queensland,
Chicken
it's a
scallop.
cake. Oh, definitely chicken scallop.
Queensland is a derelict.
Queensland is a
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one, rock melon or cantaloupe?
Rock melon.
Rockmelon. Isn't Cantaloupe American?
Cantaloupe is American,
Oh.
but Queensland again use it.
Oh, Queensland are weird.
Queensland are weird. Well, okay, so you're at school. You're going to buy some food. Is it the canteen or the tuck shop?
The canteen.
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 We actually, at Alfred's Point, our canteen was called the Cafe. The Point, I think it was the Point Cafe.
Yeah, at high school
So,
it was called the
okay.
cafeteria, and I called it the cat. We called it the caf.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
But like the majority of the part, like in elementary school,
Yeah.
primary school, it was more the canteen.
Yeah, canteen.
Yeah, but it was always
Get your money in the
canteen.
brown paper bag in the morning.
Yeah,
Get
the lunch orders.
Yeah, always get the nuggets.
The tuck shop. Wow.
Tuck shop. Yeah, to be fair, my grandmother was
Yeah,
a tuck
my-
shop
my
whenever she
gran
gave me money.
probably
So here's
did
the money for the tuck shop.
It's
Or
an old people thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Or a Queenslander thing.
Yeah.
all right, you're at school. You want to go get a drink. Is it the bubbler or the drink fountain?
The bubbler.
Where do you...
Queenslanders are weird.
Yeah, the bubbler. The drinking fountain.
The drink
Oh.
fountain or the
That's
drinking
such
fountain.
an
There's so
effort to say.
What were some other ones? Can you remember?
I can't remember. It was drinking fountain. There's drink fountain. Yeah, it's just,
Well, if
Wow.
drinking fountain was his next best option, they obviously weren't very good.
Yeah,
yeah,
bubbler.
there's some weird ones.
That's the way. That's the way it should be.
All right, you going to icy pole or an ice block?
I got ice block.
I say ice block too.
See, I'd say ice block purely because icy pole is actually a
Yeah.
product.
Yeah.
It's the lemon like icy pole.
Yeah.
That was really good. All right, you go into a little store, like a little you want to pick up a paper and like a bag of chips. Is it a convenience store or a corner shop?
Corner shop.
Corner shop.
Say a bit of both. I think if it's on the corner, I'll say it's a corner shop. But if it's not, I'll be like,
So it depends on location.
yeah. Or like if it's called like a 7-Eleven, I'll be like, I'm going up to the 7-Eleven. Or if
Yeah.
I'm going up to like, if it's like,
That's different than calling it a servo or
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'd probably
No,
say
it's corner shop for me.
I'd probably say convenience shop.
convenience store. Yeah, I'd say convenience store as well. Now this one's a weird one. In the afternoon of a day, is it Arvo or Arvi?
What? Arvo? Yeah, Arvo.
Yeah, I've never heard
Yeah.
anyone say
I've
Arvo.
never ever heard anyone
The
say
Victorians
Arvo.
and the Western Australians call it the Arvi.
Goodness, done your research.
Goodness me.
Yeah. Now this is a funny one because when I looked this up, I was actually surprised that the states that actually said this. Is it a bogan or a westie?
I've heard people say Westie, but I'm probably more likely to say Bogan.
Yeah, I'd say bogan.
I'd say bogan as well. But funnily enough, that is a Queensland thing. And
Really?
New South Welshmen, 60% call them westies.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm one of the 60% then.
Yeah. Now this one, shallots or spring onions?
Shallots.
Shallots, yeah.
Shallots.
I
Yeah.
don't
There's a different one because
I thought
we're
they
not
were
very culinarily
advanced.
advanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were different, though, to be honest.
Yeah. No. Apparently the same thing.
Oh,
There you
Yeah.
go.
Well, you know.
I mean, this is just
me
according to
on
my
MasterChef.
sources, which could be wrong, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Mufti day or casual clothes day?
Mufti though.
Today.
Mufti day. Yeah.
Never understood why.
Oh.
Today.
Yeah. Apparently, it was some.
It was the most exciting day on
It
school
was
calendar.
some Arabic thing. I think the word mufti in Arabic means something like lack of uniform or something like that. It was back in like 1812 or something.
Anything that involved coming to school in normal clothes was always
Yeah.
good. But yeah, Mufti day.
Mufti day?
Yeah.
Mufti day. I'll go Mufti day. And final little bonus one, which I didn't actually have on here. Service station or a petrol station?
Oh, I say servo.
Yeah, I say
But
survey too.
I don't say service station. So I'd say servo, but I wouldn't. Then I'd go petrol station after that. So I guess petrol
If
station.
I'm going up to get some ice or something, I'll be like, I'm going up to the servo.
Yeah.
If I'm getting petrol, I'll say I'm going to get petrol.
I'd still say servo, even if I was getting petrol. Because
But if
maybe
you're saying the full thing, you'd say
if I
petrol
I
station.
wouldn't say service station. I'd say petrol station.
So I'm the same, yeah. I say servo, but I'll say petrol station.
Yeah, you're probably
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
All right, that concludes my
Oh.
my this or that.
Yeah, good, this or that, actually.
Yeah.
It's good fun.
That was very good. So yeah, that concludes this episode for the Don't Bowl There Weekly podcast. Just want to give another shout out to Pizza League for providing us with our pizzas today. So boys, what's on for the rest of the week?
Editing this podcast.
Yeah, true.
Podcast, yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Good job.
Hopefully have a bit more time with it this week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Hopefully we've got some big guests on the way
Yeah.
in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
So
If all goes to
Stay up to date
Yeah.
with our Instagram page.
Yeah,
absolutely, we have
We'll let you know on there.
have some pretty exciting prospects that we're looking into. So watch this space and yeah, Don't Bowl There.
Yeah.
All right.
See you later, guys.
See ya.
Have a good one.
Bye.